Let me take you back to just a few weeks ago when we, along with some of the other loose women, had one of the most personally challenging, scary, but ultimately empowering days of our lives. What were we doing? Well, we were on a very special photo shoot in just our swimwear. In fact, in some instances, it wasn't even swimwear, it was our pants. And trust me, there was nowhere to hide. It was just us, as we are. Scars, stretch marks, baby belly, you name it. It was all there, it was all laid bare. And the reason that we've bared all is to launch our brand new body confidence campaign, Loose Women Body Stories. Now, it all stemmed from you, because when we ran our Frank and Fearless survey last year, it revealed a staggering 97% of you don't feel very happy about your bodies when you look in the mirror. So the idea behind our campaign is to encourage all of us, that's everybody, all of you here, all of you watching at home, to celebrate the stories that our bodies tell. No matter what age or what shape we are, we all look the way we look because of our life experience. It's written all over our bodies, and that makes us unique. It's been really interesting how we've all sort of been over the weekend. But why do you think that the message of the campaign, obviously everybody tells a story, why do you think it's hit such a nerve?
Well, I think, for me personally, a lot of women my age not only feel invisible, they almost feel ashamed of what's under their clothes. And the reason why I took my clothes off and posed in a swimsuit is I think I look great.
You do? You do.
Stop being ashamed of themselves. It's absolutely ridiculous. And everything about our bodies, in the floor, it's a badge of honour.
It is.
And
yeah.
Everybody gets wrinkles. My legs are shocking from playing tennis and walking and everything else. And I've got dreadful veins on my legs. And I thought, you know, that's what real legs are like. But look at an ad, you don't see any legs like ours, do you? Yeah. You see mysteriously perfect, brown, absolutely perfectly shaped legs.
But when that advert for the razor comes on and she's already got smooth legs, and I'm thinking, no. What's the point? Why are you shaving them?
I haven't sat in a swimming costume for years and years and years. If I'm ever round a pool, I always sit with, like, my sarong on me and everything. So when they asked me to do it, I thought, oh, no, I don't know if I can do it. But actually, the day when we got there and we were all choosing our swimming costumes and the camaraderie between us all and the excitement and everything, and everyone in the country, I mean, I was out Saturday and people were going, well done, ladies, brilliant, well done to you all. I mean, it's been amazing, hasn't it, the response to the campaign?
I don't know, because I just basically didn't look. I haven't looked. I missed all the reaction. I only got it when I came in and saw the sort of press cuttings and heard about how well... If I'd been a bit, la, 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 really? It's OK?
Well, I decided to write a big piece for the Daily Mail about it, because I know that a lot of Daily Mail readers watch this programme, and a lot of them are in my age group, and the reaction from that has been phenomenal. It's been so positive. And I've only, out of all the thousands of tweets and emails and messages I've had, I had one very sour one from a bloke that said I'm a Brexit man. So I think that's a bit astonishing.
Well, really. One out of hundreds isn't bad at all.
The funny thing that me and Linda were saying throughout the whole day is actually it's the younger generation that were a lot less confident about their bodies than the older generation.
I think confidence does come with age.
But I also think that we're in times at the moment where younger people are being forced to see images of perfect bodies on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, certain mediums that weren't around 10 years ago, and the pressure is immense. I mean, if you look at Kim Kardashian, she has this image of absolute perfection. You never see a photograph of her with a hair astray or with any kind of wrinkly bits or saggy bits, and then a picture comes out of her with cellulite and everyone's in uproar. And I just feel like...
She's had 2 kids, I know.
But also, I can understand why they're in uproar, because a part of me feels like you're selling an image to young girls that's completely unrealistic. It isn't even
Well, she's selling a lot of ashtrays and pool floats. Shaped in the shape of that bit of her backside. But I actually think that she's quite funny about it, because actually she said, here am I with my flawless body. She's got a good sense of humour, because I think all those pictures were actually put on the internet and put out there on purpose to drum up her name being in the public
So do you
eye.
think we're seeing a sea change then? Because, you know, I think you're quite right, Stacey. I think young people feel more insecure because they're in an age where everything's expected to be photoshopped or what have you. But do you know, if even Kim Kardashian's putting out pictures of herself
Well, there have been
without
other
any
campaigns
filters.
where they've talked about real people like L'Oreal, but they have used people who we would all say are really glamorous to start off with. And I actually think back in the day when I was a teenager, I was lucky enough to be really, really thin, and I was bullied and laughed at school and called olive oil, like Stacey was. Because people just laugh at anybody that's a little bit different. And then when I was in my 20s, I was lucky enough that being thin was really fashionable because of models like Twiggy. But it still didn't help me with my body confidence, because then I had the big teeth and the National Health glasses.
I feel like we were separated at birth.
Yeah! Well, I was probably a granny in another galaxy. But it's true, though, isn't it? People pick on, if they can't pick on your body, your torso, they'll find some other bit, funny hair, funny eyebrows, your nose sticks up. So there are always going to be people out there.
I don't think it's people, though. I think it's the product of what they see. So these people are only picking on these imperfections because all that's ever drummed into their brains is these perfect images of people. Yeah. And I think people like Kim Kardashian have a moral obligation to show that they're normal, and all of the people they influence and all of those young girls that aspire to be them, they need to show, actually, we all look like this and we're all real.